Hey guys, this is Nathan with Brookie. Hey, I just wanted to do a quick tie video with you guys again. I'm going to be tying this fly here. This is a parachute Royal Wulff. So I'll be tying it on a size 12 straight shank barbless hook by Resin Fly. As you can see, it's size 12. You can get these at resinfly.com. I'll be using black 75D thread. This is the same thing as double aught thread. You can also get these at resinfly.com. So to get started, you just lay a base of your thread down, and you're going to go to where the barb normally would be. Doing this a little bit different. Most people would have already tied on the parachute. I do mine just a tiny bit different than that. If you want, you can do it the way that you would normally like. But for me, I find this is an easier way of doing the parachute, and so it works for me. So we'll do it this way. Now you're just going to take you some deer hair or elk hair or moose hair, whatever it is that you would like to use, and comb out the underbody and the little excess fibers and stuff that you don't need in there. So once you do that, then you're going to take you and put it in your hair stacker. These hair stackers you can also find at resinfly.com. So check them out for all your fly tying needs, for all your fly fishing needs. Really, they do a great variety of a lot of other things. I got on my channel here a lot of reviews of resin fly material or products and stuff. So go check them out. So right here, you're gonna lay your tail down. I like to lay like 2 soft wraps on here, real easy. That way that I can do this and I can adjust my tail to where I like it. And from there I'll tighten it down a little bit. And then I want to take and make a few wraps up the shank as well, and then I will take and now cut off the excess, and now we will work our way back to our bend. And at this point here, you're going to want your peacock herl. It depends here if you want to use 2 or whatever. For this one here, I'm just going to use the one. I usually only use one. You can make it as bushy as you want though. So and from there, I'm going to tie this off. 2 wraps in the front, 2 wraps in the back here. Okay. Right here, you're going to want to get your floss. I use 2 strands of the floss. And I'll tie that in. And trim off the excess. Now you're just going to take and wrap your floss in. Be careful at this point. You don't want to go too far with the red. You don't want a lot of red exposure here. Even though I think that the red is what the brook trout are attracted to. Okay, from right here, I'll go about right here on my shank. And I'll get my parapost material. I use this stuff from Wulff. I'm not using resin fly stuff, I'm using Wulff. So okay, now I'm going to take and throw a little softer up there. Tighten it down a little bit. I'll bring it together. And I'll throw this. Through this. I'm going to do a figure eight so that you got that nice and secured in there. And from here you're going to want to try to build up your post. I find that twisting the material as you work your thread up helps to give more stability to it, and it helps the post to be more stronger. I like to do one or two few more of figure eight. And now I will tie in my peacock here. Clip it off right there. Now we're going with some hackle. I like this ginger grizzly type hackle. This hackle really works well for me. So I'm going to pick out a feather that looks pretty close to what I'm looking for. Now you just want to take and hold this down here. Now you want some of the stem that you peeled back to go up on the post just a little bit. That way, whenever you go to wrap, you don't end up with a big blotch of fibers from the barbs on the hackle itself here. So now you're going to twist these in so that your hackle is now secured to the post, and then you're going to come right here and here. Clip away the remaining stem. Okay, and now here you can now take and tie or continue wrapping now this. Now once you get to the post, you're going to want to do a figure eight here. Okay. And now you'll tie that off. 1, 2, and then a couple in the front to secure it. Clip that off. Now I'll take my hackle pliers and go to my hackle. Here you want to make sure that you get your pair posts separated from any of the fibers that might have gotten tangled. I like to hold the pair post material in while I'm doing this. That helps to keep it from flopping over and stuff like that. You want to hold a little bit of tension also on your hackle feathers. If not, then they'll just jump and bulge out. And as you're wrapping, you want to make sure that you wrap downward until you get to the last bit of your material. Then you're going to take your line here and you're going to wrap it in, making sure that you keep underneath of all your fibers. And then tie off at the head. Right here, I like to use this back part of my whip finish to throw a couple half hitches in before I do a little whip finish. Now you can clip this off and your little hackle feathers there. And this is where a rotating device comes in real handy. Now you can turn this around and trim off any of the hackle feathers that are pointing down off instead of out on your fly here. So then I like to take my post and I like to cut up here kind of an angle. And you can take just a dot of like hard as nails. That's a little more than I wanted. So I'll just take it. Get that out of there. Came off a little bit harder or faster than I wanted it to. But, and there it is. That is the parachute Royal Wulff. Thanks for watching our video. Hope you liked it. Subscribe to our channel. Also hit the notification bell so that you would be able to get future videos. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Risen Fly, Soft Science, Appalachian Feral Leader Company. Thank you and God bless.